Anyone can win terrific prizes like this.
Show Network.
Three of these boxes will break the $5,500 bank. Is this one of them? Or is it this one? Or this one? We'll find out in a moment in this game of hide and seek. As these 9 celebrities: Anson Williams, Lee Meriwether, Liz Torres, Tom Bosley, Jan Murray, Jeanne DuBois, Sandy Duncan, Alex Karras, and Pat McCormick all join us in playing Break the Bank. Now, meet our host, Tom Kennedy.
Hiya, stars. Ta-da! Thank you very much. Welcome to Break the Bank. You'll find our game simple and fun to play. You've met our 9 talented, slightly crazy celebrities, and now I want you to meet our 2 contestants. Johnny Jacobs, would you do the honors, please?
I'd be happy to, Tom. First and foremost, of course, our current champion, whose winnings total more than $14,500, Fred Walden. And his challenger, a public relations counselor whose interests are art and people, Jill Sephton.
Welcome back to you, Jill, and to you, Fred. And, of course, Fred has so far $13,000 plus the prizes, and it says here your interest is gambling. What are you going to do with the $13,000?
A lot of bill collectors be very happy.
Oh, really? I see. And Jill just joined us. Are you single or married, Jill?
I'm single.
Jill Sephton is a single lady? Uh-huh. No close calls, even? All right, we'll find out more as we go along. Here's how we play Break the Bank. Our game board has various denominations of money in groups of 3, and there are also money bags scattered here and there. Here is what a typical board might look like. The 3 $100 boxes touching each other along one of the sides. The 3 $200 boxes each touching each other. And the 3 $300 boxes, and again, they touch each other. The 5 money bags are scattered all over. And a wild box, which can be located anywhere and be used for any value. The remaining boxes are blank. They have no value, but they do not touch each other along any of the sides. Get 3 of the same and you win. Get 3 money bags and you break the bank, which today is at $5,500. We'll play that game after this one. Question used, you will hear a true answer from one celebrity and a false one from the other, and the first player to get 3 of the same money boxes wins. Now, when we ended our show last time, our game was interrupted, and here's how the exposed portion of our board looked. And Jill Sephton has a $200 box, and she has a wild card, and there's 1 blank up there. And when we left, Fred Wallen, our current champ, was in control, so pick the first box today, Fred.
14, and hope
Number 14. Could we see box number 14, please? And there you find a $300 box right off the bat. Fingers connected to Sandy Duncan and to Mr. Tom Bosley. Sandy, what was Lady Godiva protesting against when she took her legendary ride in the nude?
Oh, she was actually one of the first women who protested inequality to women. It was kind of a, it was like freedom and off with every.
Terrific.
You know, it was like she was a forerunner of the braless person. You know?
So,
Yeah, it was
equality for women.
Yes, she was writing for that.
I see. All right, and I said, Tom, it is actually to Jeanne DuBois. Jeanne, what would be your answer to that? What was Lady Godiva protesting against when she took her legendary ride in the nude?
In the nude?
In the
High
nude.
taxes.
High taxes?
High taxes.
All right. Fred, was it for women's liberation or high taxes for that $300 box?
High taxes.
High taxes is it. You had a $300 box? Let's take it.
Number 18.
Could we see box number 18? Okay, could we see that? He's looking perhaps... Oh, he found the money bag. Now, of course, you know... Any player who gets 3 money bags breaks the bank, which is worth today $5,500. Now, the rule of the game is you can keep this money bag without having to answer a question, but you lose your turn. Or you can refuse to take the money bag and then keep on playing. So what do you want to do?
I refuse and look for a 300.
He wants to go on. All right, so we'll return that to its neutral position. He's going to look for another $300 box. Take a pick, Fred.
19.
Could we see box number 19? And there you find a blank. We're back now to Jill Sephton. Jill, you have in effect 2 $200 boxes. If you find the third one, and if you win it, you can win the game in $600. Take a pick.
I have to go for number 7.
Number 7, she's looking for a $200 box. Now, if this is a $200 box, you can win the game and $600. Could we see box number 7? She found it. Now you have to earn it. All right. You must earn that, however. You have one wild card. This would make the third $200 box. That box is connected to Liz Torres, and this time to Tom Bosley. All right, Liz, here is your question. Aboard ship, time is measured by bells. But how long is a bell?
1 hour.
Tom Bosley.
Actually, it's about 2.5 feet, Tom. Now, being an old Navy man, you can't fool me on that one. It's half an hour.
All right, Jill Sephton for the game and for $600 and a special surprise prize. Is it 1 hour or 1/2 hour?
1/2 hour.
You have won the game and $600, Jill Sephton. Look who's clapping here. The guy that we have to say goodbye to. But he has a good reason to clap. He has done himself well on this show. $13,000 in cash, a trip to Acapulco, the books, the color television set for a grand total of $14,570. Congratulations, Fred. Well done. All right. Now, Jill, I told you that if you won the game, you'd win $600 and a special surprise prize. Are you crying, my dear? That's just crying. Well, if you think that's something to cry about, listen to this, Johnny.
Right, Tom, it's an organ. Make your own kind of music on the Swinger 300 Kimball organ. Just push buttons for chords, rhythm, and background. Then with only 2 fingers, you may play your favorite songs, the Swinger 300 from Kimball.
And to show you, Jill, we spare no expense on this show. You not only get the $600 in the organ, you get this unused Kleenex. Use it in good health. Fred Wallen, thank you again for playing our game, and we'll have $6,000 in our bank for the next game. Don't you go away. Congratulations.
Our departing contestants will receive West Bend's Lazy Day Slow Cooker with separate base and 5-position heat control. Brings out all the flavor from a wide variety of foods. And a supply of Lipton chicken noodle soup, the kind you cook up fresh. It isn't soup until Mother makes it. Plus, wash and dry, moist disposable towelettes, individually foil wrapped to clean up anywhere. Put a packet in your pocket. Wash and dry.
All right, this is our current champ, Jill Sephton. She won $600 on her very first game, and she won the organ, and it's a total of $1,850. I have to tell you one thing. I asked her if she was single. She said yes, and it turns out she is currently single. When we were in commercial, what did you tell me?
What?
You told me you had 2 grandchildren.
Oh, yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
Look at that sweet young thing. Congratulations. I would never guess that in a million years. 2 grandchildren.
Then I would say it's time to get married. I mean, I'm an outsider, Tom. You know, I don't want to get into
Hey,
this
Johnny
conversation.
Jacobs, can we meet our challenger?
Sure can, Tom. The owner of a dry cleaning store whose hobbies are scuba diving and motorcycling, Barry Gershenson.
Very Gershenson. Scuba diving and motorcycling, very active. And are you married or single?
Yes, I am. I'm married, Tom.
You are?
Yes.
Okay, do you have any proof of that?
Yeah, I have a beautiful 6-month-old daughter.
That's proof. That's it. Okay, welcome aboard. You know how to play the game, don't you?
Yes, I do.
All right. Now, we have added $500 to our bank. It is now at $6,000. And Barry, you're our challenger, so you can start us off here.
Tom, I want box number 11.
Box number 11. Could we see box number 11, please? And see what he finds there. He found a money bag. Now, of course, you know what to do. Any player who gets 3 money bags breaks the bank, which is worth $6,000. The rule of the game is you can keep this money bag without having to answer a question, but you lose your turn. Or you can refuse to take the money back and keep on playing. So what do you want to do, Barry Gershenson?
I'll refuse and go on.
He wants to play some more. We'll return it to his neutral position. Pick another box, Barry.
Box number 2.
Could we see box number 2, please? Box number 2 is a $200 box, and that is connected to Liz Torres and Lee Meriwether. Liz, statistics show that last year there were 3,151,286 new ones in America. The lowest in 30 years. 3,151,286 new what?
Game shows. No, I would say that the answer... Thank you very much. The answer to that would be children.
Lee Meriwether.
I think it's color TV sets.
Is it children or color TV sets, Barry, for that $200 box?
I think it's children.
You guessed right. That's it. You have a $200 box. Pick another box.
Box number 3, Tom.
Box number 3, looking for another 200. Did he find it? Could we see box number 3? He did find a $200 box. That is connected to Jan Murray and Lee Meriwether. Jan, in a classical Beatles song, she waits at the church wearing the face that she keeps in a jar by the door. Who is she?
You gave it away when you said her face was in a jar. That's Phyllis Diller. The rest of the stuff she keeps in a drawer. Anyhow, you know what that is? That was a classic arrangement and production that the Beatles did on an old classic song, My Darling Clementine. So, of course, we're talking about Clementine.
I see. Lee Meriwether.
It's Eleanor Rigby.
Was it My Darling Clementine or Eleanor Rigby?
It's Eleanor Rigby.
That's it, Eleanor Rigby. Eleanor Rigby. 2 $200 boxes, and if you get the third one, you can win the game in $600. And you know that they touch each other on at least one side, each of the $200 boxes. Which box would you like next?
Number 8 to win.
You have a 1 out of 4 chance. Did he find it? Could we see box number 8?
All right!
He found the wild card. Now, if you get this, of course, you win the game in $600, but you must earn this wild card by coming up with the correct answer. That box is connected to Jan Murray and to Tom Bosley. Jan.
Yes?
How did Melba Toast get its name?
Melba Toast. You won't believe this, but it's the truth. I was a famous opera singer whose name was Nellie Melba.
I see. Tom Bosley.
I won't believe that, even if it isn't. No, it actually was named after a man named Toast.
All right.
No, it was named after a man named Melba. He was, I believe, a manufacturer.
All right. Was it named after a man named Melba or an opera singer by the name of Nellie Melba? Which one of those two for the $600 and the game? Your answer, Barry?
The opera singer.
That's it. All right. The opera singer, Nellie Melba. You've won a game, $600. And well done, sir. The first 3 boxes wins the game for him. And Jill Sephton, I have good news for you. Since in that game you did not get a chance to go to the board, that means you're still eligible to play another game. So you're still in the game. And as for you, Barry, you won $600, and we have a very nice prize for you on top of that, don't we, Johnny Jacobs?
Yes, we do, Tom. It's this magnificent dining room set. Meals will be a dream on this distinctive 8-piece dining room suite from Broyhill, accented by engraved burl overlays on the china door motif. Lighted china features metal grills and glass shelves by Broyhill.
$600, a dining room set at $1,100 for a total of $1,700. We add another $500 to the bank. That'll make it $6,500, and we'll play for that after this. Don't you go away. All right. Anson won the last game, and so that means we're going to start this game with Jill Sephton. And Jill, pick a box, and away we go.
All right, I'll pick number 7, please.
Could we see box number 7, please? Box number 7 is a wild card right off the bat. And that box is connected to Liz Torres and to Tom Bosley. Liz, here's your question. According to the hit song, Love Me or Leave Me or Let Me what?
Get out of the car! Love me or leave me, let me be lonely.
Tom Bosley.
I think it was Be Happy.
Was it Be Lonely, Jill, or Be Happy?
Be lonely.
Be Lonely is it. You have yourself a wild card. And all you need now is 2 of a kind, and you can win the game. Pick another box.
I will take number 13, please.
Could we see box number 13, please? And she found a $300 box, and that is connected to Jan Murray and to Jeanette DuBois. Jean, you have a handful of drachma. What country does it come from?
Oh, that's cow country. If you have a handful of drachma, that means you come from Belgium.
Jeanette DuBois.
Greece is the monetary unit.
All right. Jill, is it Belgium or Greece?
I would have to say it's Belgium.
No, ma'am. It is a monetary unit in Greece, drachma. And so that box returns to its original position, and we're now back to Barry Gershenson, who says...
13, Tom.
He wants box number 13. Could we see it again, please? Once again, it's for Jan and for Janet. And Jan, you just fell into some quicksand. What's the best thing to do?
Wave bye-bye. That's it. That's the only thing left. Bye-bye. That's it. No, if this should ever happen to you, I think this is good advice. And I'm glad a question like that came up. If you ever fall into quicksand, seriously, lie flat. You'll float just as though you're in water. Don't fight it, nothing. Just lie flat.
Janet?
You'll float.
I think you'd pray and tread water. Tread water.
Tread water. Would you lie flat or would you tread water?
I would lie flat.
That's exactly what you should do, and you'll float just like on water. You have a $300 box, and pick another box.
I want a number 14 for another 300, please.
He's looking for another 300. Could we see box number 14? It's a $100 box, and that is connected to Sandy Duncan and Jeanette. Sandy, who originated the saying, "A woman is only a woman, but a good cigar is a smoke"?
Well, Bobby Riggs. No. Let me see. I think that's from, I can't think of the name of the book, but it was Rudyard Kipling who said it.
I see. Jeanette?
It wasn't Roger Killed. It was, let me see. It was W.C. Fields.
All right. Barry, was it Kipling or W.C. Fields?
W.C. Fields.
It was Rudyard Kipling. Could we return that box to its original position, to a neutral position, Jill?
Okay, number 8, please.
Number 8, she would like. Could we see box number 8, please? You found a $300 box, and that, of course, could block Barry. If you come up with the right answer, that is connected to Jan Murray and to Tom Bosley. Jan, he's a roly-poly 44-year-old who broke into showbiz by playing Clarabelle the Clown. Today, millions of kids know him as what?
Annette Funicello. No, I love it. That's why I say, you know, when this particular show, when Clarabelle the Clown was on, it was the same time I did a great show called $1 a Second. So of course I know this is Buffalo Bob. I used to watch him all the time. It was great.
Tom Bosley.
Well, it's hard not to tell the truth about this one because we did a show about this particular character. And the original one was Captain Kangaroo.
Jill, Buffalo Bob or Captain Kangaroo?
I'll say Captain Kangaroo.
That's it, Captain Kangaroo. That's a successful block. Now, you have a wild card and a $300 box. If you find another $300 box, you can win the game in $900. Which box would you like? Jill?
Number 9, please.
Number 9. Did she find it? Let's look at box number 9. Is it a $300 box? We're going to find... Oh, it's a blankaroonie. Barry, back to you.
I'll take box number 10, Tom.
Box number 10. Could we see box number 10, please? And that is a $100 box. And that box is connected to Pat McCormick and to Tom Bosley. All right. Pat, here is your question, sir. In which war was the submarine first used as an offensive weapon?
I know that from my studying. World War I.
Tom Bosley.
A lot of people think it's the Civil War on account of the Monitor and the Merrimack, but actually it goes back to the Revolutionary War.
World War I or the Revolutionary War, Barry?
I think it's the Revolutionary War.
You think right. You've got a $100 box. Yes, sir. Pick another box.
Box number 5, Tom.
Could we see box number 5, please? Looking for another $100 on the blank. Jill Sephton, back to you.
Okay, number 14.
Number 14, she's looking for a $300 box.
Right.
She could win. Did she find a $300 box? She found a $100 box, and that is connected to Sandy Duncan and to Janae. And now, Sandy, here is your question, dear. What does the millennium mean?
What does the what mean?
What does the millennium mean?
the
millennium. M-I-L-L-E-N-N-I-U-M.
That means 1,000 years.
Uh-huh. And Janae?
I know it. 1 million.
Is it 1,000 years or 1 million years,
I believe
Jill?
it's 1 million.
Wrong. It is
Wrong?
1,000 years. That box returns to its neutral position. And we're going to have to stop proceedings for a moment
They're
here.
getting
And
pulled a
for
lot,
this
aren't
word
they,
for you.
Tom?
Just a few thousand years. Even match here. Barry, so far, has, well, Jill has $1,850 in cash and prizes, and Barry has $1,700. And when we take up the next time, Barry will be the next one to choose a box. And before we leave today, I just wanted to thank Anson Williams for joining us from Happy Days. Good to have you with us, Anson.
Thank you.
What's coming up, buddy?
Oh, well, I got a couple of concerts, one in Raleigh, North Carolina, one in Saratoga, New York. So
Very
if you're
good.
out there, come.
Best of luck. Alex Karras, hope you win an Emmy for being fantastic.
It was nice to be listening and watching this program tonight.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
I liked it an awful lot.
That's terrific. Just get a hold of yourself. Liz Torres, love you, hon, in Phyllis. Julie from Phyllis.
Yes,
and
I'll be working
Janae
at the gas
DuBois
station
from
on
Good
some-
Times. And the rest of you we'll talk to the next time
I'm
we
working
play
this week.
Break the Bank. And tomorrow our bank is $6,500. See you then.
Our departing contestants will receive this gift tote worth over $25, crammed full of fresh and lovely makeup by Maybelline. Have them all, try them all. And Frosty Root Beer, cold brewed to take out America's thirst. Now in sugar-free with the same creamy smooth taste as regular Frosty Root Beer. Plus Ready Whip, non-dairy dessert topping in the blue can. Don't let your desserts go out undressed. Ready Whip makes them taste their best.
It's time.